The papers and looking at what's making headlines, and we start with Sowetan.
All right, so front page of the Sowetan, they of course featuring the VBS story, and how to steal a bank is the headline there. Basically having a price tag on all of these people who managed to shamelessly steal 2 billion rand from SA. It's a 325 million tag against Chifiwe Matodzi. We've got Andile Ramabunga, 28 million, and then lots of co-stars in this one. They're kind of putting it out like a bit of a movie trailer. The Sowetan have taken a different spin on it, and they do all the other co-starring actors that had a chance to dig into the funds. Dudu Mieni, Ernest Nasane, Paul Magula, Masanda Manyache, the list goes on. But of course that controversial one is Brian Shivambu, who happens to be the EFF's Floyd Shivambu's brother. So they go into great detail on all of that. So that is the front page of the Sowetan. Do stay tuned. We're going to be talking very, very shortly to Advocate Terry Matau, who is the investigator and author of the VBS Mutual Bank Great Bank Heist Investigators Report. So that's coming up.
Yep,
now.
And he's already here. All right, and then no surprises. Citizen also leading with this story. ANC money man bags VBS millions. The party's Limpopo treasurer has been implicated in a report as the person behind a multi-million rand commission scheme involving the bank, which resulted in huge bribes being paid to municipal officials. And yeah, the mind boggles.
It does.
But it's because, you know, we talk about 325 million rand as if we're talking about 325 rand.
Wow.
That's the problem we have in this country.
Yeah.
No appreciation for the value of what is actually being lost. And then VBS Bank 16 million to Shivambu's brother. A great bank heist report names EFF Deputy President Floyd's brother Brian as a beneficiary, and also some other stories there, sports related, and surgery.
Sure.
Obese people pay more. Now, medical schemes have been accused of discrimination, as obesity must be clinically relevant in order to charge that surcharge.
Wow, that's an interesting. I'm going to actually grab the
Very.
paper from you and read that article in a moment. I think the next one is the business day, right? Yeah, business day. Again, VBS, as you can imagine, the business day would focus on. VBS report throws KPMG back in the dock. Firm faces claims for millions after the Reserve Bank says a former partner signed off of falsified audits. Now, there's a new angle that they're taking on.
Internal audits, external audits, where were all the checks and balances?
Wow.
When did the Reserve Bank themselves, they commissioned this report, but were they as vigilant as they should have been in this regard?
Sure.
Lots of questions.
Unbelievable. The company, which last week replaced the CEO, who was appointed just a year ago to repair its reputation, is facing claims for millions of rands after the Reserve Bank report into the collapse of VBS Mutual Bank found its former partner had signed off on falsified reports. I mean, that's insane, and that's what the VBS, that's what the business they are doing. Duarte, very keen to testify on Gupta Media. That was also a very big story yesterday, but I'm sure we'll hear more during the
Absolutely.
program.
And then finally, the Star, the great 2 billion rand VBS heist. Damning report unmasks a looting spree, and also looking at some of the protagonists and how much they actually bagged. And also, what is this? Other stories about SASA and the biometric system, which also raises some interesting questions. And those just some of the stories you can look forward to in today's papers.
All right, let's take a break here on the program. We'll be back with some